JJ said he doesn't know what the starting lineup will be, but that they have 7 or 8 starter worthy players. But he said it's not important to him who starts or what the starting lineup is. So that will be interesting to see. Um, there's been talk about possibly Austin Reeves coming off the bench. I uh, I personally like the idea of uh, obviously there's LeBron and Luca and Aiden. They're given in the starting five. Um, I wouldn't bring Austin Reeves off the bench. I keep Austin Reeves in there, but what I would do is I would move RUI to the bench and I would have Marcus Smart in the starting lineup. So like a 3 guard set with Luca, Smart, and Reeves, and then and LeBron at the 4 and Aiden at the 5, and then you can have RUI come out the bench with Gabe Vincent and Dawson Connect and Jake LaRavia. Best person I think you need like a Marcus, somebody in the starting lineup like a Marcus Smart who's just there to play defense and maybe knock down some open shots, which is all we need for him to do. But I definitely like the idea of having Marcus Smart in there as a just a defensive menace in a lineup that doesn't really have a singular. I mean, everybody else in the lineup is known for their offense, even LeBron at this point in his career. So yeah, I definitely like. That's what I would do if I were JJ. But he just got an extension, and he's the man with the plan. Even though he said he doesn't really have a plan for the starting lineup, but he just pretty much likes the fact that they have 7 or 8 guys who can who can start. So yeah, man. I mean, I like this Lakers team. It'll be interesting to hear what the guys have to say on Monday at media day. Um, but I'm looking forward to the season. Um, yeah, it's just be interesting to see how it goes. You know, elsewhere, uh, and this ties into LeBron and Luca. ESPN today they unveiled the top 10 on their annual NBA rank. They're ranking of the top 100 players in the league. And so LeBron came in. I'm sorry, Luca came in at number 3. I'll just say read the top 10. It's Joker at 1, SGA at 2, Luca at 3, Giannis at 4, Wemby at 5, Anthony Edwards at 6, Steph Curry at 7, LeBron at 8, KD at 9, and Jalen Brunson at 10. So they have Wemby all the way up at 5. I remember the Ringer had Wemby at I think at 11 when they did theirs. I think that was one spot ahead of LeBron. I talked about that when it happened. Um, yeah, so also so these guys had ESPN had LeBron 4 spots higher at 8, and they also had the Ringer list had Luka at 4. This list has Luka at 3, so one spot ahead of Giannis. Whereas on the other list, Luka was one spot behind Giannis. So yeah, that was back in June when the Ringer did their list. So yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree. The Luka part, I talked about that at the time. That I think he should be ahead of Giannis going forward. As Giannis is, Giannis is a super freak, so he's going to continue to put up numbers. But as far as uh, impact on winning, I don't think he has the same type of impact on winning that he had a few years ago. Because uh, as the game just becomes more and more of a 3-point shooting game, him not being able to shoot threes at all is just as much as I love, dominant big men who play in the paint. I mean, even Joker started shooting threes because it's just a necessity now. So, yeah, I think for sure Luka should be ahead of Giannis. I know that the ESPN list is about who they think will be the best player this year. So I could definitely see why they would. Wemby going into year 3, I mean, he could average 30 points, 12 rebounds, 5 blocks, 2 steals. Yeah, I don't think it would surprise anybody if he did that. He's that type of talent. Yeah, and then they had LeBron 8, like I said, so 4 spots higher than the Ringer had him. But I don't know about that. I wouldn't have, for sure, wouldn't have LeBron over Jalen Brunson. Yeah, but yeah, LeBron for sure. I mean, the top 15 is good. You know, top 15 is fine. Anywhere in there. Austin Reeves came in at number 60. So that's even lower than he was on the Ringer list. I think the Ringer list, I don't know, they must have had like slightly different criteria. I don't know what to tell you. 6 weeks, a whole space. I was saying, they're really 54 best player, and the Ringer thinks there's 53 best player, and then ESPN thinks there's 59 better players. So, but yeah, that's always one of those things that when this list comes out, it's something to discuss. Everybody's list is going to be different. I think the only thing we can all agree on is that Joker is the best player in the NBA, and SGA deserves to be second. But even, like I said, the Ringer had Giannis third up ahead of Luka. ESPN has Luka third ahead of Giannis. I would have it the same way, but it's going to be people who, dispute that. It's going to be people who think that, probably, who knows? I mean, there's people who think that Curry is probably, belongs ahead of Ant-Man. It's just, you have players like this at this level. You kind of, I mean, you can't really argue with the order you put them in. Put them in, except like I said, the top 2 for sure.